Hello, this is a lesson on drawing objects. And when you're drawing objects, these will be 3D objects. You always need to use a ruler. And it's best to use dot paper, so square dot paper or triangular dot paper, because it makes it easier to draw the objects accurately. But always use a ruler no matter what. Now, I'm going to be holding the camera with one of my hands, so a ruler might be difficult, but I'll try. But anyways, on your paper, you've got identify the name of each shape and write the name below. So what I want you to do is pause the video and name each of these shapes or what you think their names are. Okay, so I need a pen. This one, first we need to determine if it's a pyramid or a prism. And so when it has two bases like this, two of the same shape like that, then it is a prism. So we know this is a prism. Then we just have to decide what shape the base is. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, which makes it a pentagon. Pentagonal prism. Okay? Pentagonal prism. Then we've got this one. And we can imagine that it has a shape here. So there's one base and there's another base. So it's another prism. Actually, all of these are prisms. That's funny. Anyways, and what kind of prism is this? Well, that's a triangle. So a triangular prism. Then we've got this one. Same thing. This is another prism. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagonal. Then the last one, you look at the ends, so usually the smallest one on here, but doesn't really matter. Either way, it's a rectangular prism. Okay? And then it says match each object above with its base below. Explain how you know. So you have to decide how many sides they have. So pause the video, do the matching, and then play again. Okay, so this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that this goes with here. We'll put it here. A. Then B, that's a rectangle. So B goes over here with rectangle. C is a triangle. So that goes over here with triangle. And D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagon. That goes over here with pentagonal. Okay. Now it says, choose one base and matching object. Draw the object on the dot paper below. Now, I don't know if I can draw with a ruler here. We'll try. I am going to choose the rectangular prism. It looks simple. Okay. So you line your ruler up. And you're going to draw. Well, okay. I'm not going to use a ruler. It's too hard to do with one hand. But you use a ruler. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go across. We'll go 2 up. And then 5 across. And then 2 on the side again. Okay. Now this is a prism, which means it has 2 of these. So we're just going to draw this again. We're going to move over and up. So I'm going to draw right here. A few up and some over. We're going to draw it the same shape as we did down below. And then we're going to match corner to corner. So I'm going to put my ruler from here to here. But I'm going to imagine it because I don't have another hand. And I'm going to draw a line. See why we need a ruler? That was terrible. And then this is the bottom corner, so we need to match it up with this bottom corner. And then this is the top right corner with the top right. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. It needs to go here. We need to make sure that we have the right size. There we go. That's also why we do math in pencil, but not when we make videos where you can't really see the pencil. Okay? Now it doesn't look exactly like that, but if we were to turn it on its side, it would look a little more like that. Either way, this is a rectangular prism. Turn the page over. So, drawing prisms, see, always use a ruler when drawing. So if you don't use a ruler, I'm going to make you do it again, especially on BLMs. So, drawing prisms. So draw one of the bases of a prism. These are the steps. Okay, so draw one of the bases like I did. So I drew the rectangle first. Then draw a second base slightly above it and slightly over it. Usually about usually about 3 or 4 dots up and over it. Then draw a line from each matching corner for each base. So I did that. Let's do a triangular prism here. This is triangle dot paper. So we'll make it like that. And then some up and some over. Put it right here. We don't want to put too far. That'll make it look awkward. And then you match. So top corner to top corner, left corner to left corner, right corner to right corner. There. Triangular prism. Okay, so those are the steps to drawing a prism every time. Now, drawing pyramids that are slightly different because they have just one base, they don't have two. So, first you draw the base, then you're going to choose a point 3 to 4 dots above the base, just off from the center of the shape. And then draw a line up from each of the corners of the base to the point that you chose above the shape. So this is super easy to understand anyways, once you see it. Okay, so let's do no, not a triangular. Let's see. A square. So you draw the square, and then you go up and over, or just up, the square. And then you match this dot to each one of the corners. You just draw a line with your ruler. See how wavy those are? I can tell. You can tell I didn't use a ruler. Oh, my pen's dying. Okay, now this is called a square prism because it has square bottom and then triangular faces all the way up to a point. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to practice drawing those types of shapes with those, and you're going to practice like naming them too. So, or describing them, I guess. Like this one has one square base. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 triangular faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 edges. And you could say that the edges of the base are parallel. Okay, with this one, I would say that it has 2 triangular bases, 3 rectangular faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 edges, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. We could say that the bases, or where the bases and the faces meet, they are perpendicular. So that's how you'll explain it. There's a lot of that in question 5. It took me a long time to do, and question 6. But anyways, that's what it is. Or no, not question 5, question 6, question 2, and no, 3 and 4. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is your assignment. Page 248, 249, number 1 to 4. Good luck.